Hey there, finance fans! It's time for some exciting stock news today. We're going to dive into the top 13 stocks that could surge in price, but before we go ahead and smash the like button, comment your favorite stock to buy down below in the comments, subscribe for good luck, and now let's jump right into the video. We're starting with Delta Airlines, ticker symbol DAL. Delta's latest earnings report shows that its industry backdrop has never been more promising. They're seeing a surge in bookings, with the March quarter already outpacing 2019 numbers, and corporate travel is making a comeback. Plus, Delta plans to restore its network to pre-pandemic levels by this summer, and generate a whopping $2 billion in free cash flow in 2023, followed by $4 billion in 2024. That's a quarter of its market cap in just 2 years. Of course, there are always risks, but if the economy stays on track, Delta has some serious upside potential in 2023. Are you ready for our next exciting pick? Let's talk Trimble, ticker symbol TRMB. This company is all about industrial technology, specifically their positioning hardware that's used for precision mapping and construction projects. But here's where it gets interesting. Thanks to the digital revolution, Trimble is evolving into an integrated work process by embedding application software in their hardware. This means they're linking customer data with analytics capabilities to create actionable insights. Picture a crop farmer in the field, using Trimble's software to apply insecticide and fertilizer more precisely, or a trucking fleet with optimized routes, or even more efficiency on infrastructure projects. And that's just the beginning. The shift to higher margin software means long-term growth potential for Trimble, with improved margins and cash flow. Plus, with the stock sell-off over the past year, there's a fantastic buying opportunity for investors who want to get in on this growth story. So, don't miss out on Trimble, the industrial tech company with a vision for the future. Next, we are talking about Bentley Systems, ticker symbol BSY. This pure-play infrastructure software stock is where it's at. With Bentley Solutions, customers can develop digital twins to plan and design infrastructure projects, think roads, bridges, water and wastewater systems, and more. These projects have multi-decade lifespans, which means constant maintenance is necessary. But no worries, because the digital twin can model and simulate that maintenance to improve servicing. And here's the best part: with all the information that's traditionally held separately by various contractors and consultants, the digital twin can collate and fully utilize that data, bringing significant cost savings to infrastructure owners during the planning, construction, and life cycle of the asset. So, don't miss out on Bentley Systems, the infrastructure software stock that's taking the industry by storm. Now it's time to talk about one of the most exciting oil services and equipment companies out there, Baker Hughes, ticker symbol BKR. With oil prices still above $80 a barrel, it's no surprise that Baker Hughes is thriving in these favorable end-market conditions. And here's the real kicker: Baker Hughes has a self-help initiative that could trim $150 million off its annual costs. By streamlining operations and moving from 4 reporting segments to 2, Baker Hughes is positioning itself for incredible growth in 2023. While the equipment provider did suffer some setbacks in 2022 due to component shortages and supply chain inefficiencies, those issues are expected to resolve this year, leading to some serious margin expansion. So, if you're looking for a company with significant potential for profit growth in the coming year, look no further than Baker Hughes. Next, talk about the company Siemens, ticker symbol SIEGY. This German industrial giant is often overlooked by investors due to concerns over the European economy, but they are missing out on a gem. Did you know that Siemens generates 29% of its revenue in the Americas and 25% in Asia? Plus, it has a bunch of businesses positioned in industries containing stocks with significantly higher valuations than Siemens. While it's true that the company had weak return on invested capital over the last decade, that was largely due to previous investments in oil and gas and wind energy businesses, now spun off and part of Siemens Energy. But the company is pivoting towards growth industries such as industrial automation, industrial software, and smart infrastructure. Analysts are predicting that Siemens' net income will almost double in the next couple of years, leading to notable improvement in ROIC, and the company tends to convert earnings into cash flow at a good rate. And let's not forget that it's currently offering a juicy 3% dividend yield in the US listing, making it a great value option for income-seeking investors. Get ready to invest like Bill Gates, because we have an exciting stock to talk about, Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. Even though Gates is not as involved in the company as he used to be, he still owns a significant 1.3% stake worth a staggering $27 billion, making it the top holding of the Gates Foundation Trust. Not only that, but the company is still seeing impressive growth with a revenue growth rate of 17.9% in 2022. Despite already being valued at a massive $1.9 trillion. It's no wonder Microsoft is consistently one of the most popular stocks to own, and it's worth considering for any savvy investor. Up next we have Berkshire Hathaway, ticker symbol BRKB. The company is a holding company run by the legendary Wall Street investor Warren Buffett, who is also a billionaire. Interestingly, it is the second largest stock holding of the Gates Foundation Trust, which is led by Bill Gates. The trust owns more than $7.6 billion worth of Berkshire Hathaway new shares, which is almost a quarter of its total holdings. When combined with Microsoft, the two stocks make up almost half of the trust's portfolio. What's more, Buffett has been donating Berkshire Hathaway new shares to the Gates Foundation since 2006, with a whopping 14.4 million shares donated in June 2022. It's clear that both Buffett and Gates are bullish on the future of Berkshire Hathaway. Our next top pick is Canadian National Railway, ticker symbol CNI. This railway company is the fourth largest in North America and has caught the attention of billionaire Bill Gates and his investment firms. In fact, a recent filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission revealed that Gates, the Gates Foundation, and Cascade together own over $7.5 billion worth of CNI stock, representing an impressive 9.3% ownership stake. Gates gifted a massive 44.5 million shares to the Gates Foundation in July 2022, leaving him with a 1.4% ownership stake in the company. While Gates had previously sold over $1.6 billion of CNI stock earlier in the year, the fact remains that he and his investment firms clearly see long-term value in this railroad powerhouse. Next on the list is Deere & Company, ticker symbol DE. Deere is a heavyweight in the world of farm equipment production, and it appears that billionaire Bill Gates is bullish on the stock. Gates gifted over 3 million shares of Deere, worth nearly $1 billion, to the Gates Foundation in July 2022, and according to a recent 13D filing, Gates, Cascade, and the Gates Foundation hold a combined 23,689,657 shares of Deere stock worth over $10 billion. That's a powerful 7.8% ownership stake in the company. What's more, DE stock was a top performer for Gates in 2022, delivering a remarkable 26.6% gain in a year when the overall stock market struggled. It's clear that Gates sees significant growth potential in Deere & Company, and investors would do well to pay attention to his savvy moves. Now get ready to hear about one of the stock market's fan favorites, Waste Management, ticker symbol WM. Waste Management is a leading provider of waste management and environmental services to various customers, ranging from residential, commercial, industrial to municipal. The Gates Foundation first invested in waste management back in 2002, and since then, the stock has been a top performer, generating a total return of nearly 1,000%. Waste management is also in line with the Gates Foundation's environmental goals, as it operates one of the largest recycling operations globally. In 2021 alone, Waste Management recycled a whopping 15.3 million tons of materials, including 7.7 million tons of paper and over 502,000 tons of plastic. The Gates Foundation currently holds 35.2 million shares of WM stock, with an estimated value of approximately $5.52 billion. Get ready, because we've got another exciting stock pick for you, Republic Services, ticker symbol RSG. This company provides non-hazardous solid waste disposal services, and it's a top holding for Gates. In February of last year, Gates increased his stake in Republic Services by adding another 362,747 shares, bringing his total holdings up to a whopping 109.1 million shares worth over $14 billion. That means Cascade, the investment company owned by Gates, has a massive 34% ownership stake in Republic Services. Despite being a defensive stock, RSG has done well over the past year with a total return of 13.9% through February 17th. And if you're looking for solid financials, Republic reported an impressive 20% revenue growth, and 10.8% net income growth in Q4 compared to the same period a year ago. And lastly, to round out our list of the best stocks to buy now, we have Ecolab Inc., ticker symbol ECL. Ecolab is a leading provider of water, hygiene, and energy technologies and services for various industries. Bill Gates has been a long-time investor in Ecolab, first disclosing his stake in 2011, and has since increased his holdings steadily. Ecolab's stock has tripled since Gates initially invested in the company, making it a highly profitable pick. In August 2022, Cascade purchased an additional 58,667 shares of Ecolab, bringing its total investment to a whopping 31,185,554 shares, worth approximately $4.81 billion. Even the Gates Foundation is invested in Ecolab, with roughly 5.2 million shares worth over $759.5 million. Those are some of the best stocks to buy right now. So for more videos on the best stocks to buy, make sure to like the video, comment your favorite stock on this list down below, and subscribe if you are new.